What's going on, guys? Commander Crunch here, and today I'm announcing a new PC build called Project Ice Road. So this is a new upcoming build on this channel. I'm deciding whether or not I want to keep it once it's built, but here you go. Here's the specs. So the foundation of the system is the Intel Core i5 4690K. I've had this thing laying around since I upgraded to an i7. It's just been sitting in my room. So yeah, onto the cooler. We're going to be using thinking of using a Hyper 212 Evo. I have one, and if I don't end up using that, I'll be using a Cooler Master Hyper T4. So I just hate the way it's installed, but I'll just have to deal with it. The motherboard here is going to be the MSI Z97S SLI Crate Edition. I really love this motherboard. It's not too expensive. Z97 chipset. It's got a really nice white and black color theme to it that you don't really see much in motherboards these days, and it's regular ATX. Supports Crossfire and SLI, so that'll be great if I ever decide to go in that route if I keep the system. And yeah, it's going to be a really solid motherboard. So onto the RAM, we have the Kingston Fury Black Series. This is 8 GB of DDR3 1600 MHz memory. Really nice looking memory. It's black to fit the theme of the build. It's going to be white and black if you didn't get that from the Ice Road. And onto memory, we have a Kingston SSD now V300. 120 GB solid state drive. I just wanted this so I could have Windows and maybe one game or two games on it, just to make the PC nice and snappy. And mass storage is going to be a 1 TB WD Blue. Really solid hard drive, no complaints. I've used them in the past on any build that I've recommended with a hard drive. So the graphics card here is an XFX Radeon R9 280X. This is the Double D edition, the black edition. So it's 1 GHz card, R9 280X. This is based on the 7970. It's basically the same card. It was the highest end GPU back in 2012 from AMD. Really solid GPU, 3 gigs of frame buffer. I got one of these on eBay. That's why if you look at the PC part picker link, it'll say it's purchased. I got a really solid deal on one of these on eBay. So I already have it. It's a nice looking graphics card. It's huge, and I think it'll fit the build really well. It has some nice silver accents. So onto the case. This was the hardest part of this build. I was going to be using the NZXT S340. I really liked that case the way it looked, but everywhere I looked it was out of stock, and that really pissed me off because that was a really, really nice case. And so I didn't get to use that. So I ended up settling with the Corsair Spec 01. It is the red version, but I mean, that was like the cheapest one I could find. It's a decent case. All I'll do is I'll just take the red LED fan out of it and it'll be fine. It has a nice side window to it, some decent cable management. I like the way it looks. It's not too flashy for a gaming build, but not too understated also. I wanted this to be a little bit flashy, more flashy than my main system, which is the Fractal Fine R5. That's kind of a laid back case, but I wanted this one to be a little bit better than that, just so it sticks out a little bit more. So onto the power supply, we have a Corsair CX600M. So this is a semi-modular power supply, 600 watts, 80 plus bronze. Should be a perfect fit for this build. I figured I didn't need 750 watts. They recommend it for the 280X, but you know, that's basically a worst case scenario considering some people have some really, really crappy power supplies that came with like an Alienware system, you know. Those really crappy gray power supplies that aren't 80 plus. So I figured 600 watt, 80 plus bronze would be a great fit for that build. It should power it no problem. And lastly, I haven't decided. I have Windows 8 and Windows 7, so I'll probably end up doing Windows 8 just because I'm so used to it now. And I'm also going to be putting an NZXT Hue RGB kit in there. It's going to be white most of the time. If I ever wanted to, I could change it to like blue. That's why I got the RGB. It'll look nice. I'm not putting a DVD drive in there anyway, so it'll fit right into that 5 1/4 bay. No problem at all. So yeah, this is just an announcement for this build. I'm pretty pumped for it to be, to get underway. I don't have the parts yet. I have the RAM, I have the processor, I have the RGB LEDs, and the graphics card. Everything else is on its way. So I'll keep you guys updated in the future, in my future videos if anything else has come in, and I'll definitely be doing a build log of building this thing. So yeah, and just letting you guys know I was away for Memorial Day weekend. I'm sorry I didn't let you guys know any sooner, but stuff happens. Sorry about that if you guys are looking for a video over the weekend. But other than that, I hope you guys had a great Memorial Day weekend, and I'll see you in the next one. Have a great day.